Welcome back to Secrets to Sales Success. And this is lesson 3. And as you can tell, time has gone pretty fast. Now, just a quick review about what are some of the things we've learned so far. Basically, it's about the 3 pillars that I've shared with you about your product, industry, and sales knowledge that will differentiate your approach with your clients. Number 2 is understanding the mindset that selling is helping others, and when you do it right, it feels right. Number 3 was about spending time on the most valuable activities that you can. So knowing how to structure your day to make the most out of it. And number 4 was, not talking to the right decision makers. So by talking with the right decision makers, it would help you get closer to those that can spend the money on your ideas and services and products to help you get what you're looking for, especially if they see value in what you have to offer. Now, you can imagine I've spent the last 25 years learning about the topic of selling, and I try to put the most critical elements that you can benefit from right here in this short series. Now, people have paid thousands and thousands of dollars to attend different training programs and get these same ideas because I've done so, and I've just given them to you very simply served on a silver platter. In this case, is through these video series. Now, why learn the art of selling? You see, for me today, I don't know where I'd be if it wasn't for what I've learned 25 plus years ago. See, today I've learned that selling is communicating, and to get anything you want in life, you're only 1 or 2 conversations away. You either know how to have these conversations or you don't. And if you don't, at what cost? How much will that cost you at the end? See, closing the sale or getting the deal is still how we get measured on as salespeople. Anything that comes short to getting the deal doesn't really count, right? I mean, yeah, we came in second. Who cares? you gotta get the deal. See, I used to be scared of the phone, and I thought the phone had teeth. But unless I learned how to master the phone, I was never able to achieve the success that I have achieved today. Now, starting many sales jobs, I never had enough people to call on, and I always needed to find new prospects and more clients. And that's why learning about these things is critical. Not having enough people to sell to? Well, what would that cost you? And if you don't have it and remain without that number of clients there, without finding new sources, new ideas, what expense and what does that cost you in the long run? Now, many times I felt frustrated with my results, and I came to quit several times. I shared with you that story. And maybe you felt that way. And I've always asked people in my audiences, have you ever felt frustrated in sales? Raise your hand. And you know what? Everybody will raise their hands. Yet we know that unless you learn how to master your frustration, utilize your frustration to propel you forward, frustration is good. You just have to know how to use that negative force, turn it into a positive force. See, my closing or conversion ratio was awful. I'd be wondering, how come everybody's making more sales than I was? See, there was so much for me to learn and perfect my approach to help me get where I am today. And if you're wondering how you're going to learn everything, well, sincerely, it's very difficult to learn everything in just a simple video series. And no matter what books or videos or audios or seminars you attend, I highly recommend that you spend the time and you spend the energy and the money investing in these seminars, in these programs to help you get what you want to get. Now, having said that, have you ever attended a training program and you got so excited and those ideas were great just for about 2 to 3 days and then all the hype disappeared? I don't know about you, but it happened to me several times. I'll go, I'll invest time and money, and then, it kind of fades away. And basically, I'll explain to you this one quick idea that when I discovered this one thing, I was like, no wonder. So here it is. It's the idea of how we assimilate information. See, there is research on the brain that says the brain has, 2 main parts. One is called the neocortex. The other is called the limbic side of the brain. The neocortex is the part that understands ideas. It comprehends certain concepts. And a lot of time when I'm talking to you, you're watching these videos, you're like, I can follow. Now, a lot of time to go do it, you're like, you get stuck. Now, the other part is the limbic brain. The limbic brain is the part that learns and unlearns behavior. The limbic brain is a little bit slower. So with that idea where you get stuck, a lot of time I'd be sitting in the classroom watching the professor do his nice, let's say, physics or math or chemistry, exercise. And I can follow. And then he goes, okay, go. Here you go, guys. Try to exercise yourselves. And I go and I start writing and I'm like, oh, geez, how'd that go again? I have to look up on the board, ask a friend, just because I lost. One thing to understand, the other thing is to do. So basically, these are the two main elements. The neocortex is fast, yet the limbic brain is slow. And they say, you've heard the saying before, that it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. Well, this is why the limbic brain needs to rewire some of the basic connections on the inside to unlearn the old behavior, learn the new behavior, so that you're able to get the results. Now, you probably knew the ideas that I shared with you right on this program, and maybe you're doing some, but others, but you're not doing. The question is, why not? If you know them and you're not doing them, well, why aren't you doing them? And here's why. Because our brain is programmed to fail. Yep, our brain is programmed to fail. If you do nothing with your brain, it's just gonna fail. It's programmed to just go to atrophy. Unless you do this one thing, and that is unless you get coached. I'll share with you a research by Dr. Tracy Weiss, and she goes that when coaching is added to training, implementation goes up by 88% instead of just 22% without the coaching. So as a result, I designed a self-study, interactive video and MP3 series where you can learn at your own pace, complete certain workbook and exercises, and get live coaching with me and mentoring through weekly webinars and weekly programs that gets completed in a 6-week different sessions and lessons in a 6-week period of time. It's that support that will get you the learning to application of the learning to the results that you want to get. Now, what will you learn and what will you be coached on? Well, there are 6 main elements in the Selling Made Easy program. And the Selling Made Easy program is made with 6 different pillars that I actually spent the last 25 years trying to simplify them into these following 6 areas. And here they are. Number 1, you're going to learn about your selling attitudes. Have you ever heard the expression that says that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world? Meaning that what you think on the inside will determine what you get on the outside. Now, I will share with you world-class mental attitude and tips that I have used, and I've trained thousands of people in the past that have simply helped them increase their sales results. You're going to learn about the 6 steps territory sales planning. Now, it's about helping you target your efforts on the activities and on the things that will bring you the most sales results. Now, the 3rd lesson is going to be about how to get in the door and make your customer listen to you. Now, this is my success formula to help you avoid being rejected and get more appointments where your customers actually can't wait to hear about what you have to share with them because of your compelling reason that you've shared with them. The next lesson is about building the perceived value. It's about knowing how to differentiate yourself from being an annoying salesperson to being the sought-after consultant that you know you can be. You learn how to approach clients, investigate their needs and goals so that you can offer your product and services in a way that add value to their entire process. Now, in that same way, you learn how to sell a premium. In other words, everybody's going to come and possibly give a lower price. You'll find a quick way that allows you to find what is your unique selling value and why should the customer want to pay a little bit more for what you have to offer them. And they'll feel comfortable in paying more because they realize at the end it's the safer option. The next lesson is about closing and handling objections and negotiating. Now, we all need to close. In my case, closing is actually starting the relationship with your client. So get them to say, yes, I want to do business with you. Now, a lot of time we'll have to answer objections or possibly do a little bit of negotiations, giving certain things, getting certain things in return, and you learn how to close more naturally and handle objections with confidence to help you make more deals. And then last but not least, that last pillar is about how to grow your sales through referrals. This is the one area that I had to be excellent in, because without referrals, which means new bloodline of business, nothing ever happens. And when I was living in the US, being Lebanese, living over there, I didn't know lots of people. I really had to to make people comfortable in referring me to others. So basically, you'll be able to feel confident about serving more customers, get more prospects, and close more sales so that you can earn more income to live the life that you deserve. The program is delivered through video series similar to the one you've seen so far. Each week, I'll personally be hosting a webinar where I summarize each lesson and give you a chance to ask me live question. You'll see how I'll simply open the line and all of a sudden you'll be the superstar of the webinar, where I'll ask you, hey, I'll read your question and I'll give you the chance to go back and forth to ensure that I cover your question for you. So you'll have that support that you need and that customization in the process. It's like basically getting the book to talk back to you or getting the video to reply back. I'll be on the other side. You can ask me any question during the 6-week period of time, also by email. So you can ask me any question. I can simply customize the answers to help you, coach you, guide you, mentor you along the way. So you'll have the video, the MP3 programs so that you can take them on the go. You'll be able to attend the webinars, and of course you'll have the email which gives you access to me during the 6-week period of time. Now, to attend the training program without any support, many times that can cost $500 on a daily basis. Now, you'll definitely get value from that, yet you cannot guarantee the learning. I've been on many seminars. I've invested not $400 or $500, but sometimes thousands of dollars in the process, and I recommend you do the same. Now, the thing is, you'll also need to factor in the opportunity cost, because attending a full day program versus going out there face-to-face with client, that also has an opportunity cost. Look, in the long run, I highly recommend, even if you have to lose a couple of deals now and here and there, you definitely need to go on these programs. Now, to get sales coaching by an author of a program, etc., can involve paying several thousands of dollars. In my case, I charge in dirhams, it's $2,500 in 1 hour worth of laser-focused coaching. So just being able to have access to whatever it is that I offer and give you in those webinars and during these emails, it can definitely be worth your while. Now, the best thing about this is you'll be able to complete the course on the go via these videos and MP3 files, attend my live webinars, coaching and mentoring sessions, and have the ability to send me any specific questions about your business directly to me by email during that period of 6 weeks. And we know that it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. If you think about it, 6 weeks, it's 21 days times 2, which is over 42 days. So I want to ensure that I'm able to give you the habits that make you reliable. You rely on yourself in your future sales endeavors. This way, I'll be able to support you throughout the entire learning process and help you build those habits and competencies you need so that you can make more sales, earn enough money so that you can live the life of your dream. The value for such a program is easily over 3,000 dirhams. Now, the best part is that the entire Selling Made Easy system is not 3,000 dirham. It's not even 2,000 dirhams. The entire system is only 1,825. So if you're ready to make more money now, look, I'll make you my final offer. You can have the entire program, 6 lessons of over 6 hours of pure engaging, educational and entertaining modules. You get 6 weekly webinar, coaching and mentoring sessions, unlimited email support during your subscription for only $14.55, or in US dollars, it's only $3.97. That's less than $10 a day. Now, I'm confident you'll spend $10 a day on things that you can live without. Like, for example, having a cup of coffee or a donut. Now, you might say, I can't live without that. Well, probably you can, okay? Now, this comes with my 100% money-back guarantee. If for any reason you do not feel and see the difference in your ability to close more sales, make more income, have more confidence within the first 30 days, just simply ask me for a refund and I'll be happy to do so. And all the things you've learned, you can get to keep. That's fine. Now, I've done my part to share this with you. If you're ready to get results you've never gotten before, you need to take actions you've never taken before. Unless you do that, you could be simply throwing money and your life away. Now, are you able to live with yourself watching everyone else move ahead except you? Look, let's have fun together and join me in this Selling Made Easy program. You'll be glad you did. With my money-back guarantee, the only thing you could lose is living the life that you truly deserve. See you on the course and talk to you soon on the next webinar. Just simply scroll down to the Buy Now button and voila, I'll get you started instantaneously. See you soon.